So, guys, last video of the season. For comes the post-game talks. Raiders win against the Chiefs, 31-10. Pretty much a raping, a beatdown, smackdown, whatever you call it, blowout. The Raiders dominated the entire second half. The first half was very close, very stressful. Great to see Chaz Schillens get his first touchdown of the season. It was unfortunate he was never healthy, but he has the ability to be a number one receiver, great possession receiver for us. But why is it that he's never healthy? It's always sad to see that. Overall though, I don't think the Chiefs wanted this game. That's pretty much the honest truth. They didn't need this game to the extent that Tom Cable did. That's pretty much the biggest summary of this game, because Tom Cable, as we know, is fighting for his job. This very well could have been the last game for him as a Raiders head coach. And obviously, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, those of you who aren't Raider fans or just NFL fans watching, this is the thing. Hugh Jackson, the offensive coordinator, is more valuable than Tom Cable right now. Our offense, if you look at the stats, our offense has been much better than almost the past 7 years combined. And we haven't had an explosive offense like this. So Al Davis might be forced to promote Hugh Jackson to head coach just to keep him on this team. There's speculation he might be coaching the Denver Broncos, maybe the Cleveland Browns. But some team probably wants him. I know the rumors are not right now on ESPN, but just don't be surprised if teams try to go out for Hugh Jackson. So that might be the only thing we're forced to do because of all the drama with coaches and whatnot. This is going to be a very stressful offseason. A lot of guys are going to be free agents this year. Richard Seymour and Nnamdi Asomugha being a couple of them. So I don't know about taking the hometown discount or not, but we're going to have to overpay a lot of guys if they want to stay here. But going back to this game, Jamal Charles ran on us early in the game. I think he had 100 yards. Had a few home run plays, a few plays where he was untouched. But it happens. And the big thing is, though, our pass rush was so solid this game. 7 sacks as a team. Even a scrub like Jarvis Moss, former Bronco bust. He even got a sack this game. Amazing. Cameron Wimberly was a beast. Desmond Bryant, the guy, Richard Seymour didn't play this game. Did I forget to mention that? Desmond Bryant had to take over at tackle. Lamar Houston, all came in there. Great pass rush by the team overall. And it's very unfortunate that obviously this game didn't have much meaning to it compared to the Seahawks-Rams game. We knew the Chiefs were going to the playoffs, but now we have them paired with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be interesting because the Ravens, that's my pick to win it all. Or they were my pick before the season. I'm still standing by it. That's my Super Bowl pick. So the Ravens, that's going to be a tougher game for the Chiefs than the Jets. I think Ravens got a very solid shot at them. But also coming back with this game, Jason Campbell, his stats don't look impressive, but he can run the team well. Great awareness when given protection, and, there's guys that get a lot of flame because of their share of not winning games a lot. Tony Romo gets a lot of flame. He's not a bad quarterback. A lot of times it's not his fault. In this case for Jason Campbell, earlier this season he struggled. He was learning the system, but in the second half he played well. And a lot of props go to Jason Campbell and the coaching staff for really grooming him this season. He really fits our system of football, so you don't have to throw it every time with him, but he'll get the job done at times when needed to. Michael Bush was a beast. Darren McFadden didn't even play this game, but Michael Bush took his spot, and I've always liked Michael Bush more. I've always liked that power running back going up the middle and up the gut. Bush I've liked him more than McFadden, surprisingly, but I think he's going to be a free agent as well, which worries me. He was probably playing for a contract. McFadden and Bush, though, great combo all season long. One of the best two-back tandems. From defense, Michael Huff, probably the most streaky safety ever. I don't know, he gets an interception this game. I don't know why he'll play good one game and then he'll get beat another game. It just doesn't make sense. Stanford Route got the big pick six near the end of the game. And Jacoby Ford, what more can we say about Jacoby Ford? He has made huge impact with this team almost as much as some of these other rookies have. You know, Valdir, Houston, McLean. All four of those guys have made an impact on this Raiders team, and they're a big reason why this team is where it is today. Uh, right now, though, it's just a lot of worrying at the same time. You know, the biggest goal for me this season, not necessarily the playoffs. I mean, I know this season can be disappointing because you don't make the playoffs, and that's for all teams that don't make the playoffs, not just the Raiders. Every team, whether you're the Detroit Lions or you're the New England Patriots, you got to have expectations you want to make the playoffs. Whether you're rebuilding, whether what the magazines and media says about you, you got to believe you can make the postseason, no matter which team you are. And, you know, the Raiders, they had their chances, and they didn't get it done in other games. But they showed up in AFC West road games this year. They blew out their opponents, and they showed up. It's amazing on the road, those AFC West road games this year, we blew out our opponents. But at home, they were stressful games. All three of them were very close and stressful. Going just really thankful for a season like this. We did not give the Patriots a top 10 pick overall. They're going to get, I think, 15 maybe, 16th. I don't even know where they're going to be drafting with our pick. But Al Davis had faith in this team that this season we'd improve, and he called it. So all you've been laughing, Al Davis, and careers going to die in Oakland. Richard Seymour's a Pro Bowler, so shut up. Darren McFadden, no longer a bust, so shut up there as well. But after all, it's been a fun season. Still disappointing, but it's been fun because we used to suck in division play. That was a fact. That was a big trouble. Always 2-4. We were once 0-18 because of Norv Turner and Art Shell combined. Almost that. So it's great to see divisional wins. We had a long streak of losing for a long time, but still disappointed we couldn't make the playoffs when I know some of those close games we could have. Let me know what you think of the team. I have one video talking about the state of the Oakland Raiders next week sometime. You know, Comp Cable might be fired. We might have a head coach by then. I'll let all the rumors and headlines fly before I start talking again. So next week you'll see another video, state of the program, and let me know who your Super Bowl pick is. Just right out of the blue. You know, seedings and stuff. Just name the team you have winning the Super Bowl. I still stand by what I said before the season, Baltimore Ravens. So let me know what y'all think. As always, just win, baby. Just cut it loose. And the autumn wind. It came out in divisional games, the autumn wind. So we'll see y'all later. And let's go Raiders.